Good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday, April 11th, 2023. It is 6:11 in the morning. Okay, this is part 6, the prologue of Theodore Rex. At 2 minutes before 8, the train stopped briefly at Albany. Loeb emerged to tell waiting reporters that Roosevelt was very tired and would have no statement to make until after his inauguration. Breakfast was whisked aboard, along with the morning newspapers. Within 5 minutes, the special was on its way again, accelerating to 60 miles an hour. Roosevelt, sucking down some badly needed coffee, had as much to learn from Death Extra dispatches as millions of other Americans that morning. The president's last hours were chronicled in poignant detail. Here was Senator Mark Hanna, who loved McKinley like a brother, dropping out gouty knees and pleading, "William, William, speak to me." Here were doctors squirting stimulants into the dying man's heart to shock him into momentary recognition of his wife. And here, framed in black, were the president's last words, pious enough to heave all the bosoms in Christendom. "Nearer, my God, to thee. His will be done." In rude contrast, other columns celebrated the tremendous energy, superb health, and strenuous life of McKinley's successor. Roosevelt did not need to read these, nor the potted biographies listing his many qualifications for office. He was more interested in analysis of his political situation. The New York World announced that he had already definitely fixed in his mind the nomination for 1904. His old foe, Senator Hanna, chairman of the Republican National Committee, would have to be gotten out of the way somehow. The newspaper was silent as to Roosevelt's chances of election. No vice president succeeding to the presidency through death had yet won another term in his own right. The New York press predicted that John Hay would resign as Secretary of State, followed by the Treasury Secretary Lyman J. Gage. Roosevelt did not like this forecast. No matter how genuine the desire of both secretaries, ailing, old, and bereaved, to retire, he could not afford to have them decamp before he reached the White House. It would look like a vote of no confidence. There might be serious repercussions on Wall Street, where Hay was seen as an aggressive promoter of American commercial interests abroad, and Gage as guardian of republicanism, holiest grail, the protective tariff. A remarkable conscience of Democrat and Republican editorial writers held that Roosevelt would be as conservative as McKinley. The very unanimity of this opinion seemed contrived, as if to soothe a nervous stock market. The financial pages reported that severe shocks, feverish trading, and heavy declines had hit Wall Street on Friday, when the gold dollar president began to die. Roosevelt knew little about money. It was one of the few subjects that bored him, but even he could see that one false move this weekend might bring out a real panic on Monday. Okay, that's all for part 6, Prologue, Theodore Rex. Thank you for watching.